Hey everyone, here for another week. Doing something different again this week. As you can tell, I am not running this Sunday. And it's actually not Sunday, it's Tuesday. I got busy on the weekend. And that leads me to segue into I'm not running these next two Sundays, this one and next. After last attempt Sunday, and after doing a run again on Tuesday, after my Monday rest, I decided to kind of triage what was going on, did some research, talked to a few running friends who I know, and determined that I was having irritation in my IT band along my knees. Continuing to run on when having issues could lead to more complications, more pain, more stress, and that's something I didn't want to do myself. Part of running is being in tune with your body and acting in accordance. I had a lot of resistance to not running because I wanted to continue my mission. First initial thought was I'm just going to run through it. Then I really sat down and thought about it, took in the advice of my running friends seriously, and determined that wasn't going to be the best long-term strategy for myself and my running goals. So I decided to start taking some rest weeks. I'm doing purely elliptical and bicycles during my run days that I have planned throughout the week and on Sundays. So I'm still staying up on cardio, and I plan to get back after it in, like I said, 2 weeks. So some of the things I did research, recommendations, they call it RICE, RICE. It stands for rest, ice, compress, and elevate. So I've been doing my best to hit those things. I won't lie, I don't really ice. I haven't iced. It's been about a week since I made that commitment, and I have not iced at all. I do stretch. I do massage out the knee areas. I'm doing my best. I'm resting though. I feel like that's one of the bigger key components. I haven't compressed yet. I'm in process of trying to get a knee brace. I might get 2 knee braces for both because it was just my right IT band, but as I was coming down on that last run, I feel like my left knee was experiencing similar pains, and I don't know if that's just like it was in my head psychologically or not, but yeah, I was experiencing some knee pain in my left knee. So I might get 2 knee braces and run with them a little bit. I'm going to ease back into my running plan, not just pick up where I left off, which again is a little mentally defeating, but luckily I'm experiencing these hurdles and obstacles for myself during the middle of my training. So I still have a solid 4-ish months to train up to 26 miles. My initial plan is to start back at 3 to 4 miles on my run days during the week, and then escalate every 2 miles every Sunday, starting at 10 miles again. So go back down to 10 on my longer run days and go up 2 every week. And implementing during my week runnings, implementing a lot more bicycles and ellipticals into my run. So maybe do 3 to 4 miles on the road, come back, finish off with maybe 20 to 30 minutes on the bike or elliptical. Just hit different leg muscles as well. Funny story. My first bike was last Tuesday, and I was like, well, I'd be running for an hour, so let's just bike for an hour. Oh my goodness, my legs were shot. So I biked the whole hour. I was having some mild irritation, like leg fatigue, muscles, and the muscle right above my knee they were pretty sore. I get off, I wipe everything down, I make it halfway back up to my room here in the hotel, and I almost fall on my face. I had to stop, take a breather, My legs almost gave out, and my muscles right above my kneecaps were on fire. So I don't recommend going straight into an hour of biking if you're not used to using those muscles biking, because it was rough. I actually did an hour of biking today, and I felt a lot better. I did some stretching, but I also had, this is like my fourth or fifth biking event, or session is a better word, since I began. So, and I'm a little bit more conditioned. So I also tuned it down a little bit in the resistance, and I just went for a steady 80 RPMs. Instead, when I first did it, I think I did 10 resistance, and I was at a 14 when I first did it. And I was going for like 100 RPMs. So I did an intense bike the first one, and it was painful, and I almost fell on my face. It was very comical. It wasn't funny at the time because I was hurting really bad. I got up to my room. Any sitting motion, any like semi attempt to squat, to bend down, was very, very uncomfortable. So, sitting on the toilet, it was just funny. If you could picture me, legs as straight as I can get, trying to sit down, it was rough. Standing over the lip or the edge of the shower was rough. Every time I lifted my leg, it was like, again, like putting it into a squat position, like I was doing another rep of the bike. Standing in the shower hurt. Putting on socks, getting my legs in my pant legs for my clothes, putting my shoes, tying my shoes, and even sitting here at the computer where I'm at now to do some book work. Man, it was just painful. It was a funny little side story, but these are the little lessons you learn. I feel like this is part of the journey. I'm taking intentional tactical steps back so I can move forward and stronger, more intentionally, moving past this obstacle and roadblock. So I feel like that's the lesson for myself. Plans change. Be okay with it. Be comfortable with it. Don't get married to the plan. I had certain high hopes with the plan, but ultimately, like, the end goal is to finish a marathon in under 4 hours, right? And the route to get there isn't necessarily the most important part. Most important part is staying committed, giving my best effort in whatever activity I do, and adjusting along the way. And here I am adjusting. I believe I am still strongly on track to reach my sub 4 hour marathon. So I can't be too upset that I'm still on track to reach my end goal, even if my micro goals are going to need to be readjusted to get to my bigger goal. And I'm okay with it. I used to get super upset when things like this would happen, when my first initial plan didn't go the way I wanted, because I just seen it as more work I had to do instead of just allowing the change to come, flowing with the adjustments, accepting it as part of the process, and really being able to learn different things, because now I have experience with cycling. It's just on a mechanical machine, so it's not like really road cycling. Even with elliptical, I realized that I've conditioned certain leg muscles in my legs pretty well from the repetitions of running, and that there's other parts of my leg muscles that I'm missing out on, that I'm not hitting. And I realized that when I biked for an hour with no biking sessions at all, and I almost fell on my face. So that was a good learning point. So now it's going to help me move forward, I feel. I'm going to have more well-rounded leg training and muscles, because I'm going to start implementing on-road running with cycling and elliptical. So I'm excited to see how things progress moving forward. I'm excited to get back onto the road, honestly, to see how this 2 weeks of rest is going to treat my IT band discomforts in my knees. Yeah, I'm just taking it slow. And I'm excited to get more running content back out, and it's not just me rambling on. Well, it's always going to just be me rambling on my ideas and thoughts and lessons I've learned, and I want to share with everyone. But at least you'll get to see me running and doing some activity, and instead you get to see my festive Christmas lights. My there's my Christmas cards for my kids. Try to make the room a little festive. It is well past Christmas. It's this recording's January 12th. So, but I still like the lights. I keep them lit. Gives some good ambient light when I turn off the other lights. I like the vibes. So, you guys can share with that. Sharing me with this video. So, but yeah, soon I'll be back on the road. You'll see me running more, giving you my lessons as I huff and puff and try not to fall over. So yeah, thank you for staying with me on this journey. I know I'm going through some changes to what my plan was. I appreciate everyone's patience with me on this, sticking around, learning the lessons with me. Like I said, the big lesson today is plans change, but commitments and decisions don't. And my commitment to run a sub 4-hour marathon and my commitment to it is still strong, still here, regardless of what actions it's going to look like to get there. So use that, take that with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I say almost every video, those things help promote this channel, get my outreach out there. I believe that what I have to share is helpful and relevant to a lot of people. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't be sharing it. So I'd like to get it out to as many people as it can reach. And again, thank you for being here on this journey, and I will see you in the next video. Remember to go out there and cultivate that confidence.